let's go to the island of Jamaica and Minister Granville Harriott come and tell us about abundance in Jamaica.
I was born in Jamaica. I came here very young, didn't go to college, leave high school, and straight in a job. I worked on that job for many, many years, and God blessed me very much. I ended up with 4 houses in New York just because of the blessing of God. So he's so good to me that there's no other way more than give him the praise. My mother and my father is 10 of us. It's 10 of us. And me is the second to the last. My father was a farmer, and my mother was a domestic worker. But the good part is, my grandfather, he was a teacher, so he helped my father a little. My mother, grandfather, he was a fisherman, so they help us. Nobody ever hear of this, like they have the fish, and they corn it with salt, and they press it. They put weight on it and press it, the fish, and press the fish, and they have it, because those days they don't have refrigerators, so what they have to corn the fish. And then soak it out and cook it. Sweet, Bishop. Because in those days, there's no refrigerator much. So, they had the fish, so they had to do this. So, the point I'm going to make is in Jamaica now, is the largest English country in the Caribbean, Jamaica. And it's nearly 2.8 million Jamaicans live there now. And they're survived by the backside industry, aluminum, food process, sugar, rum, cement, pepper and chemical, banana. That's what they did there to make a living. And estimate that about 17% of people below poverty, according to what they said now. And just under 4%, $4 a day, that's what they get. $4 a day, yes. A country, $4 a day, yeah. The country of Jamaica is very unstable unemployment. It's about 12%. And the country is one of the world's most growing, about 18 million US dollar they hold. 18, not million, billion. The Jamaican government hold the US right now. So the country is in a lot of debt there. But the keys for the country to fight and provide and to grow the economy, it's like lower middle class income family that live under the country in Jamaica would probably comfortable. Because in Jamaica, they don't pay a water bill. Because the first thing when somebody going to make a house, what they do, they make a tank first, and they get the water from the sky, from heaven. So they don't pay water bill. They don't pay gas bill, because people made a kitchen, made wood fire. Well, maybe now there, because it's a long time, but they don't pay a gas bill, because if they buy a cylinder of gas, big cylinder and hook up, when you finish, you finish. So that's why they had a bill paying every month. They don't do that there, like how you hook up to the gas, you pay a bill. You go and you buy a big cylinder of gas, and when you finish, then you could just cook and you just come out and you say, you will have a secure that you have a kitchen where you could cook your food. Cell phone bill, they don't pay that there, like phone bill, because they have a prepaid. That's all they did there now. You go, you buy a card, you put it in. So you figure more than less, if somebody making $200 here a week, and in Jamaica you're making $200, it's easier you stay there because it's less a bill there. If you leave from here with that $200, it's a lot of money, and you could live like king. Like me go there and live, and what me getting for me social and my parents, I could live like king. Because a lot of money is $80 for one Jamaican dollar. So that's a lot of money. But the point is, they cut your throat in a minute because the unemployment is so bad there that all the youth run to is gang and crime. It's no other way because it's so bad. And who sometimes to protect you there is the police. And they rob you too. Yeah, they rob you too. They set up their, and they will rob you too. They set up, have their gangs where they deal with, and that's how they do it there. But it's what it is. But life in Jamaica, it's not that good. Because if you retire from here and go there if you live, even your roof, they cut it and go down to rob you. Yeah, Bishop, I'm telling you. They did that there. They climb the roof and they cut a hole and they go down and rob you. So we go on to that 50 if I had that 50,000 Jamaican dollar, US dollar, what I would really do with that 50,000. Really, if I had that 50,000, I did figure it out how much money that would be. We may have that. You check that out already, Bishop? It's $80. I did check it out, that I don't see it. How much that would be? It's about 4 million. Yeah, it's about, how much is it, Keith? $4 million, yeah, it's about 4 million. So if I have that $4 million, I would go and give it to, with the church. That the young youth, because that's the problem out there with the youth. They come from school, high school, graduate, they don't have a job. So what they do, they turn to gangs. Because unemployment is like, some part is like 37% unemployment. But the church out there is a lot of churches. Because in certain areas you have every mile you go is like a church. But you don't have nobody to lead these young kids to church. So what they do, they turn to gang, and that's the bad part. But Jamaica is known as the most church in a quarter mile. The country's most Christian within necessity. Why the church in Black River is a small town, I don't know if Bishop knows that area, with 5,000 or more churches, are in 13 parishes. And they account for about 62% believers. In Church of God, member of about 24% Seventh-day Adventists, and Pentecostal is about 10%, and go on and go on. That's how it's situated in Jamaica right now with believers. Some is Jehovah's Witness also. But I would spend the money at the church that the kids them could have it to come and know God, because without God, nobody can survive. Without the Lord on your side, there's nobody can do nothing without God. God is our keeper, and He is in control, and He can do all things once we put our trust and believe in Him. But I'm going to save the rest for tonight, so I'm going to close with this. God bless.
I cry.